Hello everybody and welcome to hole number 3 of the Sakura Hills on tour number 8, the mountain tour. I'm going to show you here the best way how to play these courses. Check out patreon.com/golf/tommy if you want to book a training session with me or get the text guides before everyone else when it comes to the tournament. Then we're going to see here wind that is going to be slightly like southeast wind, with a little bit more pointing to the east, and that is going to require some overpower if you're having a power 1 or a power 0 ball. Also with a power 2 ball, we can play it without overpower with a power 3 ball, but I would suggest that we do try to be going as far as possible on this drive, because we do have a lot of space to play with here. You can see here now I'm playing with a power 2 ball first, but changing to a power 3 ball, max top spin, max side spin to the right. I'm going to have the red ring, just cutting the rough on the right. We're not going to add anything for elevation here, so we're just going to play it as it would be 7.1 miles per hour as it is. And then we're going to adjust our numbers. Extra mile level 7 is going to give us 3.5 rings. You can see slightly overpower, but you can see we're having more distance when it comes to going towards the bunker, and I'm going to use that distance to try to bounce as close to the bunker as possible, because we have again such an open fairway, and that is definitely going to give ourselves a push with a little bit more yards for to try to line up, so we're having a thorn or a hornet for a second shot, because going with a short iron instead of a long iron for the second shot is going to be far more easier to make that ball to drop than otherwise. So our opponent is playing with a power 1 ball, and he's going to have to play with a long iron, and then we are with a long iron we most likely have to bounce that one on the fairway to bounce it towards the pin. And that is going to be a very inconsistent bounce many of the times, and it's very hard to estimate, like from the first bounce to the second bounce, how the ball is going to react. That is the biggest difficulty when it comes to the second shot with the long iron. Sure, now our opponent's having a Saturn, could go with max backspin and might be able to go directly on the green with that backspin. Good shot from our opponent, a little bit too much to the left. Now it's our turn, and we are going to play it with our thorn. Thorn level 6, you can see we are going to be in max distance of our club, and that is what we're going to work with. 5 bars of backspin, as we do have tailwind, and I'm going to aim just by the hole, and you will be able to see me here now compensate a little bit for the push, but we need to compensate a little bit more in terms of our landing position and the ball guideline position. We do want to be 1 square to the left of the pin to use counter for the push that we're going to have. So the result you're going to see here now with the 3.8 rings that we're going to adjust, which is max distance with 10% extra with our short iron shot, is that we're going to miss to the right. As look at the bounce, it pushes us to the right. If we can just compensate for the bounce by moving the target one square to the left of the pin, then we're going to be in the hole. So second shot, 10% extra as we're playing downhill. 5 bars of backspin with tailwind. I take a little bit less if we do have a headwind, because the ball is going to bounce sooner. The important part is that we do aim, so the first bounce is going to be on the green. With a massive headwind on this hole, then we're going to have to play with our long iron. Then we have to be a bit innovative in terms of going at the pin. So thanks a lot for watching hole number 3 of the Sakura Hills on tour number 8, the mountain tour. If you do have any questions, let me know in the comment section below. Good luck on tour number 8.